How many of you are there? Not enough.
What was your reaction when you first heard that the Justice League would be fighting Steppenwolf in the upcoming film?
Who?
Exactly.
You don't know what we can see.
Didn't Batman vs Superman tease the hell out of Darkseid? Well, it looks like we'll have to be patient and wait for that Darkseid showdown in another movie. Sorry, Batman.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But don't worry guys, Steppenwolf is extremely badass, and I'm gonna tell you why you should care about DC's latest villain.
Primitive beings.
And believe me when I say this, the Justice League will have their hands full. Before we get started, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of these comic book deep dives, as well as our TV breakdowns and movie reviews. Once Justice League hits the theaters, we'll have a thorough review of the film with a whole bunch of spoilers. Steppenwolf has been around since the early 1970s, making his debut in the New Gods #7, The Pact. He's a part of the Weird Worlds created by legendary artist and writer Jack Kirby. Here's the Cliff's Notes version. Steppenwolf hails from the planet Apocalypse, which is on the cusp of war with another planet, New Genesis. Think of Apocalypse as the bad planet and New Genesis as the good planet. These planets contain superpowered beings called the New Gods. Now, most of them can be found on New Genesis under rule of Highfather, and the few that oppose him live on Apocalypse under Darkseid's rule. Now, in the comics, Steppenwolf is Darkseid's uncle, one of his most elite soldiers, and also known for leading Darkseid's deadly dog cavalry. That's right, these gods ride dogs into battle. Seriously. In Steppenwolf's debut, he murdered Highfather's wife.
She was my world, and you took her from me.
Which sparked the war between Apocalypse and New Genesis. They battled for a long time, and eventually Highfather got his revenge on Steppenwolf, tracking him down and killing him. But these are comics, and that means no one really ever dies. He returned in 1984's New Gods #6. And yes, so did those dogs. Steppenwolf also has a notable run in the New 52, specifically in Earth 2, #1. Here he led a massive invasion of Darkseid's parademons. Steppenwolf actually murders the Earth 2 versions of Wonder Woman and Superman. It wasn't until Batman sacrificed himself that the apocalyptic forces were defeated. This version of Steppenwolf proves just how powerful he is, and the most accurate inspiration for the version that we'll see in Justice League. Now, obviously, if you've waged war against gods and killed some of Earth's greatest superheroes, you must have some serious powers. Steppenwolf borders on having omnipotent power. His laundry list of abilities includes superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, and senses. If that wasn't enough, he's also invulnerable and has immunity from diseases and toxins. He's a god, and he's also immortal. In the thousands of years of his existence, he's mastered many forms of combat and war strategy. And if that's not enough, he carries an electro-axe, which is as dangerous as it sounds. So what differences should you expect to see in the big screen version of Steppenwolf? First off, it's rumored that his relationship to Darkseid will be reversed, but nothing's official. Regardless of who's the nephew and who's the uncle, just realize that Steppenwolf is right here and Darkseid's up here. Kieran Hines will be bringing the character to life. Well, Hines and a ton of CG technology. Hines actually never met his Justice League co-stars while filming his mocap sequences. In fact, he didn't even wear a costume, just a helmet and a couple cameras to record his facial expressions. In an interview with The Independent, Hines revealed that he's portraying an older and more tired Steppenwolf. He's, quote, still trying to get out of his own enslavement to Darkseid. Ultimately, he still has to keep on this line and take over worlds. So it sure sounds like there will be differences from the books in terms of his age and his motivations. As for similarities, Steppenwolf will again be leading an army of parademons to Earth.
8 people abducted from or near Star Labs. Here's the potential perp.
Parademons.
Okay.
Remember back to that deleted scene of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which showed Lex Luthor looking at a hologram of someone holding 3 mother boxes. That's Steppenwolf. In Justice League, Steppenwolf is searching for those mother boxes, which are each in the hands of the Amazons, Atlanteans, and humans. The mother boxes are small supercomputers that allow people of Apocalypse and New Genesis to teleport great distances, including to Earth. Some other theories argue that the apocalyptic forces are not only looking for those mother boxes, but also revenge on Earth's inhabitants, possibly for their role in a war thousands and thousands of years prior. Regardless of the why, it's clear that Steppenwolf is no slouch, and the Justice League will have its hands full when he shows up. And because this is a film franchise, it's extremely likely that Steppenwolf tries and fails on his mission, which means we'll all finally get to see Darkseid lead his own assault against DC's greatest superheroes in Justice League 2. Well, hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe button right over here. We have a ton of Justice League content coming your way, including a Justice League spoiler talk review of the film and a look at what's next for the DCEU. As always, hit us up in the comments and let us know your thoughts on the Justice League. See you soon.